SNV is a Dutch social enterprise committed to fighting poverty and inequity worldwide. We are a foundation in that we look for resources and broker resources to work with local organizations in emerging markets in Africa, Asia, Latin America, and the Balkans. We're a consulting firm in that we provide innovative and scalable solutions to private and public sector clients in those emerging markets to scale their initiatives and to help them grow. We're also a think tank in that we look for trends that can help shape the future of development. And we're also a social investment fund in that we catalyze resources to empower local development markets and look for resources to also provide blended capital solutions for inclusive businesses. Our work in Latin America and around the world around inclusive business is focused on looking for innovative, thought-leading companies that are willing to take either risks focused on working with the low-income segment, either as consumers, producers, or distributors, to both enhance their profits and their growth as a company, while at the same time being able to provide value and improve livelihoods for the low-income segment. For us as a hybrid organization, as a mix between a non-governmental organization and also a private company, we tend to see both sides of that question. On the one hand, we think business has a very important role to play in development, but often business is seen as a non-trusted part of a development context, but it has all the resources. We also see government as the main actor in development with a lot of resources, but also not generally trusted by the population as a whole. And then we see civil society with an incredible amount of trust, but not a lot of resources to be able to scale their initiatives to have a lasting impact on development. So the question is, how can you actually exchange some of that trust that the civil society sector has for the resources that government and the private sector have? And what we thought is that through inclusive business, we could broker those three worlds together. Civil society and the private sector working together to find solutions that work, and the public sector providing incentives to allow those solutions to scale. So in that combination among three sectors, you can really find innovation, you can find scale, you can find growth, and through their collaboration, you can find lasting solutions for development. Well, one of the challenges of the corporate movement and corporate social responsibility has been that a responsible company is a company who cares about its surrounding, who cares both about its shareholders and its stakeholders. We feel that responsibility is not enough. We feel that the company of the future is a company that thinks of business as inclusive, meaning that it not only cares about its shareholders and stakeholders, but thinks of its wider role in society, be it in the developed or developing world. And it means that it looks at its hidden assets as a company and looks for ways of engaging its surroundings in ways that can help the company grow and prosper, while at the same time helping the country in which it works also grow and prosper. So it's a win-win for all parties concerned. Well, I think the challenge is not how much money you have to eradicate poverty. The issue is that poverty is not really about need. And that's probably where Bill Gates is wrong. Poverty is about opportunity. The poor are one of the most entrepreneurial segments that we have. And given the chance, given the opportunity, and given the access, they can do things that are unthinkable, unimaginable, with regards to being able to build a future for themselves. So I would not necessarily focus on giving them money, even if I had unlimited capital. I would focus on giving them a fighting chance through opportunity, through creating enabling environments that allow them to find their own futures and prosper in their own ways, using their own spirit, entrepreneurship, and drive. So again, it's not about money, it's about opportunity.